Hello, beautiful souls. This is Dr. JuJu Love. Today, I am at this beautiful place called Long Beach Island in New Jersey, visiting our friend's beach house. So it's a privilege and it's a beautiful day. It's not too hot. It's not too cool. It's not extreme. It's gotten sunny, but there's some clouds, which is beautiful. So today I'm going to show you how we could actually increase energy without having to resort to drinking a ton of coffee or resorting to energy drinks and things like that. And I know a lot of people have, many of you probably have, I was like that. It used to be like really I couldn't start the day without drinking coffee first in the morning. And then throughout the day, I will actually drink more coffee in the afternoon to get, for a little bit of pick me up. So that was back in the days. And now I don't drink coffee. I may drink it occasionally just because I want to have a taste and I'm out somewhere. But I'm not dependent on that anymore. And I want to share this extremely easy way to increase our energy. Great to do it in the morning, just when you wake up, to just boost that energy. And also in the afternoon when you start to waning down, to get that afternoon energy from fading away. So it has a lot to do with our generals, but this is definitely a practice you could do regularly and get that system to really get worked up. It's really working with our internal fire, which is our navel, third chakra, our personal power center. And that's our digestive system is. So this breath, I shared it with you last week when I shared some of the breathing exercises for relaxation to de-stress. And it was the very first one I shared with you, purifying breath. So you could go back and watch those things. I shared 3 different breaths: purifying breath, and slow breath, and cooling breath. So you could watch those things. So today, basically, this energizing, purifying breath is the same thing as the purifying breath, but in the Kundalini yoga tradition, they call it breath of fire. And just like it says, it really is sort of like a furnace, making your furnace burn, and also purifying your blood and your system, detoxifying your organs and your digestive system, your liver, your blood, and your lungs. So as you do that more often, you're going to, see a real difference. But like anything, it's important to do it regularly and as often as you can. So I suggest doing it in the morning, at least 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Or if you could squeeze in 3 times a day, that would be great. And since it's the beginning, if you're a beginner, then don't do long time, because you may feel dizzy. It may you may have too much of detoxifying effect, too much energy too fast. So start with 15 seconds and then increase a little bit at a time. You could increase 15 seconds and then 18 seconds, and then see whether you could go all the way to 30 seconds, and then even add more down the road to do full minute. And it's said to be great if you could do it 3 minutes, but just doing 30 seconds is great. And if you do it regularly. But before we begin, this breathing technique is very intense. So it's not recommended for people who are pregnant, especially after the first trimester. And then also if you're menstruating, women who are menstruating, it's also contraindicated, as well as people who have cardiovascular diseases or problem, conditions, and also if you have respiratory stress or disease, infection. So people who have those kind of conditions, just do deep relaxing breaths. Don't do this really this rigorous breathing. So basically last week I showed you how to do the purifying breath, which is basically doing a forceful exhalation. And the difference between, it's the same thing. The only difference when you're using that purifying breath to make it into breath of fire is the speed. So it's recommended to do 2 breaths in a second, but you could do it in 1 second, but it's actually having an even in breath, out breath, bop, 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 like that. And the idea is kind of like dog panting, like, but we're going to do it with our mouth closed and do it through our nose. So when you inhale, let's see whether you can see this. When you inhale, your abdomen should balloon up because you're breathing all the air all the way down to your full capacity of your lungs. So diaphragm goes down, and then that's going to make your stomach come out. And then when you exhale, you're going to go and your stomach contracts, and then diaphragm goes up and it pushes all the air out forcefully. So start with me. Let's do it with me. We're going to do 15 seconds, and I'm going to clock it, and we're going to do at least one, maybe do three sets of 15 seconds, okay? All right. Let's begin. Take 1 deep breath and exhale fully. Close your mouth and inhale and start. Okay, that was short because we actually did the breathing. Okay. So let's just say that was a practice, and we'll do this properly this time. Just take 1 deep relaxing breath and exhale. And let's begin. So it's like a dog panting. We're going to do, okay? So in, like that, okay? Let's begin, 15 seconds. Okay. So just check in and see how you feel. Do you feel a little bit different than before you started? Do you feel a little bit more energized, somewhat more awake? You know, this is an afternoon time here, so we're going to do our last set. So get ready. Take a long deep breath in. And take an extra 1 little breath more. Full capacity. And exhale. And let's begin. That was actually really short. Do you feel warm? Do you feel more energized? Do you feel more awake? Play with it, practice with it. But don't do too long till you feel like you're panting, you feel like you're hyperventilating or dizzy. We don't want to go there. We just want to get to a place where you could comfortably do it, and then increase from there. Each time you could increase a little bit more. I hope this was helpful. I hope you use this more often, regularly, every day. Whenever you feel like, I have no energy, I'm so tired, I just like need some coffee, instead of reaching for that cup of coffee, which could be, which is going to eventually burden your liver. It's also acidic. It leaches out your minerals, and also it really taxes on your adrenal glands. So there are better things you could take, like herbs, but this is something you don't have to have anything but yourself. You are the tool, you are the treatment, you are the key, you are the answer to getting that energy. So utilize it more often. And if you like this video, please like it, share it, and share post anything if you want to learn more about. Let me know, and make sure I bring those things to you to share. So have a great day. Namaste.